What's going on, guys? Drones and Dogs here. Welcome back to the channel. Alright, y'all, we back with another one when you thought it wasn't gonna be another one, man. Make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, man. We got a new drone to unbox. Got this thing from Temu. Temu. Yes, sir. Be a link in the description below. This is the E55 Air, guys. Okay? E55 Air. It's in the range is about 35, 40 bucks on Temu. Adjustable lens. And what draw me to it is it's like a mini Phantom style clone. You guys know I got the Phantom 3. This is like a miniature version of a miniature Phantom clone. Now there's no GPS, nothing like that, but it does have adjustable lens. It has a built-in screen remote, which is actually pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Brushless motors, which is also pretty cool for the price point. 360 obstacle avoidance, which is I like to call the cheap poor man's obstacle avoidance, which is basically infrared. That doesn't really work outside that great because it's an infrared sensor. So it's not like the DJI obstacle avoidance, so I call it a poor man obstacle avoidance. Only really works if you're inside. Headless mode, cool LED lights, optical flow position hold, optical fixed point hover. That's what that is. I told you guys what optical flow is. I explained it in many videos. Photo and video, large capacity battery, and it also has an app you can download if you do not want to use the built-in screen remote. Okay, guys? So here's a black one and a white one. I believe I opted for the black one so we can be able to see a little bit better when it's in the sky. It's kind of hard to see a white drone when it's in the sky. So let's get this thing out of the box and let's see what we get. Right, E55 Air. If you guys are interested, remember there will be a link in the description below. Go ahead and check that out. This will be my first time checking it out. For the price point, built-in screen remote, mini Phantom style drone. Look at that, it's a cute little tiny looking thing, man. It's so tiny. So it looks like we got some prop guards here in the bag. Looks like we have a USB card reader with a micro USB card in there. And that's gonna be for your built-in screen remote. So you can save. Let's get the charger right there. USB to micro USB charger. That's gonna be for your battery, your LiPo battery. Oh, it's another charger in here. This is probably going to be for your screen remote. So you get two chargers, and this is this is a Type C. So I believe the micro USB is going to be for your battery for the drone, and then this Type C right here is going to be for your screen remote that's rechargeable. So you got a rechargeable remote with this, and then you got your USB card reader. And you got a little USB card. It doesn't say what gigabyte. It's probably like a little 2 gigabyte or something like that. Something real cheap and small, but that's pretty cool. Some spare propellers and prop guards in the bag, guys. Instruction manual for the remote and the drone. Instruction manual for the app if you want to download the app. That is pretty dope, you guys. And then let's see what else we get. Let's get that to the side. And my little USB reader is coming apart. They don't want to stay locked and loaded for you, boy. All right, get that to the side. So it looks like here is our Wi-Fi FPV camera. I think it's supposed to be 1080p. You guys know it's gonna say like 8K or something like that on Temu, but it's at the best it's 1080p. Be lucky to get, if I can get this thing out of the packaging. So here is our camera, and it will be adjustable. You can see it has a little motor in there. Looks like there's a little obstacle avoidance sensor up front. Look at that. Looks like it's a camera facing forward. Little pinhole camera. Look at that. That's kind of unique. So look at that. It looks like there's a little sensor right there too. And then here is our actual camera for the drone. So you are gonna have to install this inside the drone. And it's also an optical avoidance sensor on top. So, and then we have our battery right here. It's a 3.7 volt, look like 900 milliamp hour battery. Here's our charger. See that USB, micro USB with the light that would be red, and then it would turn off when it's fully charged. Get this little thing out. Oh, we gotta put our landing gear on. Oh, so let me get this thing all put together. There you have it, guys. So went ahead, connected the camera, put the landing gear on. Only took a couple seconds. We got some, look like we got some lights underneath the motor pods there. Optical flow position hold camera there. Optical sensor there. Optical avoidance sensor there. Optical flow position camera sensor there. Our deputy camera there. And yeah. So it looks pretty good. Optical avoidance module up top. Brushless motors. And let's take a look. We got this big ass cricket jumping around. Take a look at this remote control that is rechargeable. So taking a look, got your photo video button here. Let's see. So short press for photo, short press for videos, screen buttons. You got your calibration button, 1 key takeoff, 1 key land, adjust the camera, power button, protective for the screen, and then we have no bumper buttons, and then you have your SD card slot right there on top and your charging port for the remote. So that's enough waffle, guys. Let's just go ahead and get this thing up in the air and see how it performs. All right, guys, so we're gonna take up the E55 Air for its first flight, guys. Look at it, it's so cute. Looks like a little mini Phantom, don't it? So all right, let's go ahead and turn this thing on. All right, we got Sylvia with us as usual. Look at the motor pods flashing. So let's turn on the transmitter. And we want to do up, down on the remote. Lights go solid. All right, look at that. We got Wi-Fi FPV feed already. Look at that. Pretty sure you probably can't see it. It's probably a little dark on the screen, but we do got FPV feed. We're gonna start filming from the remote. Let's press that. Red timer, we are filming from the remote. Says we are. Yeah, red timer countdown. So we are filming from the remote. Let's go ahead and do automatic takeoff. 1 button press. I'm just gonna let it raise up. I'm not gonna touch anything. It should have optical position hold. I'll tell you guys what that is. That's a camera that looks down and should hold it like a poor man's GPS. So I'm not touching anything. Look at that. So that's all the drone on its own. Look at that. It's pretty stable for a look, y'all. Look at that. All on its own. All right, so the optical position hold works. We're not gonna be testing the optical avoidance. I'll tell you guys, that's just basically a cheap gimmick for these cheaper toy grade drones, or inexpensive drones, I should say. So this is the first right here. It says we have the ability to adjust the camera. Do we? No, it's not letting me adjust the camera. It's supposed to have a motorized camera, but oh well. So it's not letting me move that, but we're just gonna fly around. This is the first rate. We do have 360 flips. Can we do that? I don't even know where the flip button is. I think it has 360 flips. I thought it did. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it don't have 360 flips. I thought it did. Maybe it doesn't. But anyways, this is the first rate. I kind of thought it did have 360 flips, but whatever. We're just gonna fly this bad boy around and see what it does. Let's check my rate. Let's go to second rate. Oh man, this thing flies nice, y'all. This is the second rate. Especially no wind or nothing right now. Oh yeah, this thing flies awesome. I wish we could adjust that camera, but we can't. No, it won't let us. That's all good though. Still flying them around though. So let's go to third speed. It's the third speed here. It's like my screen froze. I'm looking down at my screen. Like that kind of froze on me. So hopefully we saving something. Let me stop filming. Stop filming. Start filming again. So we are recording just in case that first recording didn't save, because it looked like it froze for a second. So we started another recording. So we're flying around in the third speed. Oh man, the drone flies great. The drone flies great, y'all. E55 Air, of course there'll be a link in the description. Look at this little thing, little mini phantom sized drone. Yeah, go over here, it says weak signal. So that you don't want to fly it too far. Seems like when it gets disconnected that my recording starts over. So I'm not sure how much recording we're gonna have, guys, because it keeps like freezing up on me. So let's just fly it and not even worry about the filming. I'm actually gonna stop that filming. Make sure we save something and it's just fly it. Hopefully we got something, because the FPV signals keep freezing and stopping. So hopefully we got something. If I got something saved on the filming, I'll have that up on the screen. But let's just fly this guy as a drone, because it's flying great. If you're not looking at the screen, it's flying great. Don't worry about it. Don't spend your time looking at the screen. Fly the drone and enjoy it. We're not gonna waste too much time on that. Yeah, that third speed is pretty peppy. That third speed is pretty nice. This thing flies great. I wonder if the optical flow catches up there. Let's see. I'm gonna let go. Look at that. It parked almost like GPS. Look at that. I'm not touching nothing. That thing just stopped. Like I had brakes. This is what you want as a beginner. You don't want to go too far from yourself though. Yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. I don't really have anything bad to say, especially because of the price point of this thing. It's like 40 bucks, I think. You get brushless motors. You got a camera that somewhat works, but the flyability of it, the flyability is great, guys. This thing is flying good. That's all I can say. At that 900 milliamp hour battery, you're getting a decent flight time too. Getting a decent flight time with it. Oh yeah. This thing flies great, y'all. You're not too worried about the camera. Don't forget about the camera in these cheap little drones anyways. They're not gonna be the greatest anyways, but to get a drone out to learn to fly it, and it's responding and doing what you wanted to do, look at this. It's amazing. For real. Honestly, if it was me, I'll probably just disconnect that camera, take that camera and the obstacle avoidance module off, and just fly like a little mini Phantom without that. You know what I'm saying? Or you could put like an AIO camera on there. But yeah, I'd be pressed to do that. Just take the little, unplug the camera, take it off, and just fly without that camera, and just fly as a little line of sight bird, and just have fun with it, because it performs real good as that. Just a little brushless little flyer. You just have out. Look at it. Very responsive. Very, very responsive. And it's got a brushless motor, so it's gonna last you a lot longer than a brush drone will. And the flight time is decent. All right. Telemetry in the remote. Look at that. Flashing lights on the motor pods. Okay, pal. E55 Air. We'll get it out another day to test it, man. Just to do a retest on that camera or something. But I don't think it performed that great today. But as a drone flying itself, 2 thumbs up, man. All right, guys. Check out one of these videos that's popping up right here. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Your boy Drones and Dogs. Thanks for watching.